Alrighty guys, so here is the really funny thing. I actually did not properly save the audio for this final episode. I know, I'm stupid. So this is actually going to be an overdub of the actual video. I'm watching it right now. And I'm sorry. I'm just gonna overdub what I don't know. I'm so irritated. I don't know how I didn't save that stuff.
Hmm?
Wait, why'd you call the meeting? Mogi's dead.
Yeah, bruh.
I called the meeting because it has come to my attention that you are not subscribed to the channel.
My god, really?
Bruh!
Oh god, boo!
Boo!
What do you
Get
mean,
him out!
boo? You're not subscribed.
Get him out of
You
here!
should be.
Boo!
Good. Libby! Get him out of here!
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here!
Alright, I'm voting. Get him out of here.
Alright,
Icky,
well,
bad,
I mean,
yucky!
Well. Guess this
Bye.
is the end for me.
Ah, get him next time.
Adios!
Oops.
But this is the final episode of the Pokemon Red series, as you can tell by the title of the episode. We decided that we were not going to be doing Zapdos, Articuno, or Mewtwo. We're not going to kill them or anything, just because it was a lot of work. However, I did decide to go and get a whole bunch of rare candies through cheating, as well as money to buy the rare candies, because I did 2 hours worth of grinding and got like less than 10% of the levels that I needed in order to properly beat the Elite Four. And so I just enabled cheats before I started recording this episode. I got a ton of money, bought a whole bunch of rare candies, and got all of my Pokemon up to level 60. You're going to see that here in a moment, if I ever hit the stupid start button. Yeah, so there's all the money that I got. And then I'm going to show you the Pokemon. All of them are up to level 60 because the champion's ace is level 65. And so 60 is an appropriate level where it's not too high, it's not too low. So we're going to be able to properly beat all of the Elite Four members. I'm going to be switching Nidoqueen for Charizard, or Charizard for Nidoqueen, right here at the beginning, because there is, we start right off the bat with the Ice Elite Four member, and I didn't want Charizard to get destroyed. You'd think Fire would be super effective and like super good against Lorelei here, being an ice type trainer. However, it's a really bad idea just simply because Charizard is also part flying type. Also commenting on how the music is just the standard gym theme, which is really annoying. Alrighty, so Lorelei was actually, I would honestly say, one of the more complicated Elite Four members to take out, just because of, I didn't really have any good counters for a lot of her ice types. So she starts off with Dewgong, and I tried putting, what, did I just bite it or did I Toxic it? I can't remember. Yeah, I tried putting Toxic on it. It used like one Aurora Beam and then rested itself, so then it put itself right to sleep and got rid of the poison on it. I decided to switch in Vaporeon here, just because Aurora Beam was actually super effective against Nidoqueen for some reason. I guess I don't know my typings very well. And so I was just going to put Vaporeon in and just surf it a couple of times. Or no, bite it, I guess. You see, I recorded this episode 15 minutes ago, and I don't even remember what I did. But we got a very lucky crit on that bite. She uses a super potion for some reason. I don't know why she doesn't have like hyper potions or anything, but my plan here is just to keep biting it until it goes away, which it does pretty swiftly. However, she did get a crit on that takedown, so Vaporeon's health is lowered quite a bit. She's going to take CLOYSTER out, but CLOYSTER is part water type. So what I decided to do was just bite it, apparently. Did I swear I switched out Raichu, did I not? No? I guess I just... Oh, yeah, no. And then I got this, like, crit surf that was super... or not very effective, but... Yeah, doing this dub over the video afterwards is really weird. I don't like this. This is too weird. She takes out SLOWBRO. This is when I take out Raichu, because SLOWBRO is a psychic water type, so I didn't really have to worry about any annoying ice type moves being super effective. One Thunderbolt did the trick, SLOWBRO goes down. Then she takes out the Jinx. I just keep Raichu in. And I just Swifted a couple times. Swift is a move that never fails to hit, no matter any like status changes or anything. Except for like confusion, I think, and like sleep and stuff like that. Mostly like accuracy changes. Then I keep Raichu in one more Pokemon because she takes out Lapras, and I can just easily Thunderbolt it twice and take it out. She does hit me with the Confuse Ray though, which becomes annoying because for some reason during this Elite Four fight my luck was garbage. And I kept getting confused. Not this specific Elite Four fight, but just the Elite Four in general. I was getting confused all the time, and every time that I would get confused, I would always hit myself. But thankfully the confusion wore off after one single round, so then I was able to get a second Thunderbolt and take out the Lapras. So what I do here is I put on a couple Super Potions. The few Super Potions that I actually had to heal up some of my Pokemon. I was actually stupid and didn't actually bring in any Hyper Potions, or like I didn't buy any Hyper Potions or anything. The move or like the items that I brought in were just the moves or the items that I had prior to walking into the Elite Four in the Indigo Plateau, so I just used those. Luckily it was enough. I am Bruno, the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon, Volans. We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha. Bruno was actually surprisingly easy. I didn't really have any problems. I didn't have any flying type moves to be using against the fighting types. However, a lot of my moves were actually somehow working anyway. Like, he takes out an Onix as a fighting type, like, trainer, and Surf kills him. So, I mean, that's all I had to do half the time was just switch out random Pokemon periodically to just get in a powerful move. Here I thought I had a flying type move on Charizard, but I was mistaken, so I was just like, well, I'll just use Slash because it always crits. But I kind of failed to realize that there was a possibility Hitmonchan had, like, Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. So he did a little chunk of damage there, not too bad. He's going to take out the Hitmonlee, so I switch in Kadabra. Just gonna hit him with a simple confusion and it takes him out here. Goes to take out another Onix, so then I just bring in Vaporeon to use like Swift, or not Swift, excuse me, Surf. Simple, one hit KO there. Then he comes to take out the Machamp. I just keep Vaporeon in. Use a Blizzard to take him down to like about quarter of health. Then I use the simple Surf and take him out. Bruno was surprisingly easy, as I said. I didn't really have to worry too much about any like disadvantages because none of his Pokemon were super effective against mine. I didn't have any either, but... And then here we have Agatha. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Volans, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. So Agatha is actually Oak's mother, if you didn't know. I didn't actually know that until Volans told me. These Gengar, she has 2 of them. She has a 2 Gengar and a Haunter. They were actually giving me quite a bit of trouble, which was really infuriating. Because they're pretty tanky. It's like I used Surf and only brought her down a quarter of her health. And she used a simple Nightshade and it nearly wiped me out. Tried using Toxic. Unfortunately, Toxic does not work against Gengar. Because Gengar's a ghost type. I used another Surf. Gengar used Hypnosis. And then switched out the Gengar for some reason for this Golbat. I don't know why. The Golbat doesn't really do too much with a wing attack. I wake up. Then I just use Surf again, bring him down to a little over half health. Now here's another Confuse Ray where I constantly hit myself. This ends up being Nidoqueen's death. 2 Confusions and then a wing attack was enough to take Nidoqueen out. So I'm going to have to revive Nidoqueen after this fight. I use a simple Blizzard to take the Golbat out because Ice is super effective against flying. And she takes out her second Gengar. Or excuse me, not the second one. The first one again. I'm not sure what to use, so I just use Hydro Pump, and thankfully Gengar's Hypnosis does not affect Vaporeon. So I didn't get put to sleep there. Then she comes to take out the Haunter, which gives me quite a bit of problems, surprisingly. So I bring out Raichu. And I just try a Thunder Shock because I thought it was going to be enough, but it did like quarter damage, that's it. And then I get put to sleep, and I sit here in this sleep for a hot minute. Uses Dream Eater, takes some of my health. Oh no, I lied, it wasn't this one. Raichu's actually pretty quick to get out of sleep, but the Nightshades do a lot of damage. So I just start using Thunderbolts. He gets paralyzed, and then I get confused. Continue the lack of confusion, good luck. Deal more damage, he gets paralyzed, I get confused. Try using another move, get hurt again. Still paralyzed. I get out of confusion, land a Thunderbolt. Now he's going to take out the, or she's going to take out the Arbok. So I just decided to throw Primeape out. And just decide to use Thrash. I don't know why I didn't do Karate Chop, but it doesn't really matter because Thrash actually landed as a one-hit KO anyway. Then she goes to take out the second Gengar, which gives me a lot of problems. I decided to use a Hydro Pump here. Then I get Toxic. I use the Surf. Oh. It didn't give me as many problems as I thought. Never mind. I guess I don't even know my own game. My own episode. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. So then before I go into the next room, I throw on a Max Revive onto the Nidoqueen that fainted last round. Nidoqueen will be coming in handy. Definitely need to keep her alive. Then I go to use a Max Potion on Raichu, because Raichu only had like 5 health remaining. Then I decide to use a full restore on the Vaporeon. Because Vaporeon ends up carrying me this entire Elite Four run. Now we come to one of, surprisingly, the easiest fights, which was against Lance, the Dragon Trainer. Ah, I heard about you, Volans. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Volans. So Lance is actually a lot easier in this generation than he is in Generation 2, where you have to fight him again. I immediately take out Raichu to take out this Gyarados, because Gyarados is a flying water type. Hydro Pump does a little bit of damage to me here, unfortunately, but I just use a simple Thunderbolt, and because it's a water flying type to a lightning or a electric type attack, it takes 4 times super effective damage and then dies. He goes to take out the Dragonair, and I decide to kind of test the waters a little bit. So I take Vaporeon out. I didn't know how powerful this Dragonair was going to be, so I was just going to use Blizzard to see if it would be able to take the Dragonair out. And thankfully it does. And so because he's got one more Dragonair, I know that I don't need to use another Blizzard, because I also know that he has a Dragonite that I want to save that, like, one of those Blizzards for. So he takes out the other Dragonair, I take out Kadabra, and then I just Psychic the Dragonair to death. One Psychic does the trick, thankfully. Now he comes to take out the Aerodactyl, so I throw Nidoqueen out to use Surf. Sadly, the Surf doesn't kill the first time, and Aerodactyl got in one hit before I could land the Surf. He uses the Hyper Beam, unfortunately, which does a fair bit of damage. Brings me down to about half health, but one last Surf takes out the Aerodactyl. Then I'm left with the Dragonite, so I decide to take Vaporeon back out and use Blizzard again. Dragonite being Lance's ace here, so you gotta use as much power and strength as you can. But thankfully for me, one Blizzard is enough to take the Dragonite out. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master. I still can't believe my Dragons lost to you, Volans. You are now the Pokemon League Champion. Or, you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Blue. Yeah, Blue, here's the big secret. Blue, our rival throughout the entire game, is actually the Elite Four champion. Yeah, I know, yeah. So now we gotta find him again. He beat the Elite Four. He is the real Pokemon League champion. And so I'm a dumbass and forgot to heal my Pokemon before I walked straight into this fight, so I get to fight Blue with half unhealthy Pokemon. I was looking forward to seeing you. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on the Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, but I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Volans, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. And so now we get to finish our run here in the Elite Four by taking on our rival one final time. Taking out his Pidgeot one last time. So what I decide to do is I decide to immediately take out the half unhealthy Raichu. The Pidgeot tries and uses a Wing Attack. Wing Attack, it does okay damage. I just use a Thunderbolt, and thankfully one Thunderbolt is enough to take out the Pidgeot. But one thing I noticed, actually, did you catch that? Battle animations got turned back on. The game has a weird setting that I didn't know about that turns the battle animations back on at the last fight. So it turned the battle animations back on for this fight against Blue, which I actually thought was kind of funny. Kind of annoying, so I apologize if anybody has epilepsy or anything, and that flashing lights kind of hurts you. I decided to take Nidoqueen out against this Alakazam because I know Alakazam is going to be easily the most difficult one to take out on his party. So what I decided to do is I kind of decided to do a stall tactic. I put Toxic on Alakazam so that he repeatedly takes more damage from poison every round. And then I take out Kadabra, who can tank the majority of his attacks effectively and still deal decent damage. However, I decide not to actually do damage and just let the poison from the Toxic do most of the work. And so I just decided that if Kadabra is going to go down, I want Alakazam to be as weak as possible. So I just repeatedly use Flash over and over and over again, tanking all of Alakazam's attacks. So I lower his accuracy so that he's weaker. I let the poison from the Toxic deal as much damage as possible, repeatedly stacking the amount of damage done every round, tanking his Psybeams here every now and again. I've become confused, unfortunately, but Alakazam is still poisoned. Confusion Luck still fails me, so I deal a little bit of damage to myself. Alakazam takes more damage from the Psychic, or from the Toxic. Finally, I land a Flash through the confusion, but he recovers. So he gains about half of his health back. Sits now pretty at 2/3 of his health. But thankfully Toxic is still doing a lot of work. He goes back down to about 1/3 of health. I use a Flash again. He misses his Psychic because of all my flashes, lowering his accuracy. And then the final poison from the Toxic actually kills him. So his ace, not his ace, but like his most powerful is now taken care of. He's now taking out a Rhydon, so I decide to throw out the Vaporeon just so I can surf the Rhydon. Or I think I actually Hydro Pump. Yep. So I Hydro Pump the Rhydon. I missed the first attack, unfortunately. But thankfully, Rhydon just uses Fury Attack, which doesn't do that much damage. Laying one Hydro Pump, and that's enough to take the Rhydon out, fortunately. Vaporeon is easily carrying me throughout this entire fight. And throughout the entire Elite Four in general. He takes out the Arcanine, and I land one more Hydro Pump to take the Arcanine out. Which, by the way, I will mention, I learned Hydro Pump via doing my leveling up. I think he learned it at like 54 or something like that. So that's where Hydro Pump came from, in case you were wondering where that came from. He takes out EXEGGUTOR, and then this is where things get nasty. So my strategy is just to take him out as quickly as possible and use Fire Blast. Unfortunately, I miss my first Fire Blast, and then I get put to sleep with Hypnosis. And unfortunately, my luck with Hypnosis and being put to sleep is horrible, just like my Confusion luck. So I stay asleep for several rounds, while the EXEGGUTOR just continually does damage via Stomp and Barrage. He lands 5 Barrage attacks here, which really irritated me. I try again, and I'm still asleep. He uses Barrage again. Thankfully it only lands twice, but I'm still asleep. He uses Barrage again. Once again, only landing twice, and then I finally wake up, but he stomps me, so now I'm down to 44 health. I use Fire Blast, expecting it to kill, however it doesn't, and he's left down there at that little health. He lands another Barrage. This time, attacking 5 times, so now I'm only down to 9 health. So I decide to use a Fire Blast and miss it again, and then I get put to sleep again. So now I know that I need to use a Full Restore to take Charizard out of his sleep and to heal him up. So I use my final Full Restore here on Charizard. And because this EXEGGUTOR is at such low health, I'm choosing not to use Fire Blast again because of the accuracy. So what I do is I just decide to use Flamethrower, and I finally take out the EXEGGUTOR. Now Blue is taking out his ace here with Blastoise, and so I just decide to take out Raichu to deal with it. Blastoise is level 65, which is really high level for what I was expecting. Which is why I had to do so much grinding / cheating in rare candies. One Thunderbolt takes him down to nearly death health. He misses a Hydro Pump, which probably would have killed me, and I land one more Thunderbolt to win. And that, my friends, is the Elite Four, as well as Blue, our rival and once champion. No, that can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become league champion, my reign is over already? It's not fair. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Volans! And then now we get the nice slow Pallet Town theme, which I absolutely adore for some reason. It's so nostalgic. So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Charmander. Volans, you have come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard that you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champion again. Volans, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Volans, come with me. See you, bitch. Congratulations. Volans, this floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in Hall of Fame. Volans, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Volans. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Nidoqueen, thank you for all your hard work. Raichu, once a Pikachu, thank you for all of your hard work. Primate, thank you for all of your Karate Chop crits. Kadabra, thank you for tanking that Alakazam and kind of being a hard carry there for a couple gyms. Vaporeon, thank you for being probably my favorite Pokemon out of the entire party. You carried me through the Elite Four. And last but not least, thank you Charizard, for being the starter that I chose at the very beginning. Look at all that money. Alrighty, so now I actually have an opportunity. I butchered this ending portion when I was originally going through this the first time. So I actually get a chance at redemption here, I suppose. So this was Pokemon Red. I started this about 9 months ago, I want to say. 8 or 9 months ago, back in like February, I believe. Might have been March. We took an extended break because of my mental health kind of getting in the way. But thankfully, all of that has come and passed. And I want to thank each and every single one of you watching today for sticking with me throughout this entire journey. It has been a long, grueling journey. Generation 1 is a weird generation, but it was a lot of fun. And I want to give special thanks to my friend in Volans for helping me get through this journey, giving me the motivation that I needed to continue and to revive the series after my long hiatus. Thank you very much to all my subscribers, to all my followers on Twitter, and to all my friends who also gave me the motivation that I needed to continue this journey. Thank you guys all very much for watching this series. It has been a lot of fun. I have a lot of very fond memories of this series. I really do. But that leads us to a little announcement, I suppose. I don't know when this series is, or when the series is ending. I don't know when this episode is being aired. If it is airing on a Monday, then you can expect the first episode of the next series on Friday. If this episode is airing on Friday, then you can expect the next release of the next series on Monday. However, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be beginning Generation 2 with Pokemon Gold. So I have actually never played Generation 2 before. I have played Soul Silver on Generation 4, so I mean it is the Johto region, however it is not Generation 2. I've actually never played any of Generation 2, and because I played Soul Silver as a kid, and that is the game that I still own to this day, we are going to be doing Pokemon Gold for the Nintendo Game Boy Color. And I am seriously looking forward to that because I have always respected Generation 2, but I've never actually played it. So we're going to be doing Generation 2 the next time that, well, I guess the next time that you see me for Pokemon, we're going to be doing Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color. I'm really looking forward to it because I've never played it before. I'm really excited. However, I think that is it for me. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for sticking around. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed watching me beat Blue's ass, and if you enjoyed the series in general. Leave a comment down in the description. Yes, leave a comment down in the comments section if you guys enjoyed. Give me any suggestions or advice that you might have. If you enjoyed watching this, just give me something. Give me something to read in the comments section, guys. I like reading your comments. I really do. And then remember, if you want to catch any of the next series that I'm doing, Pokemon Gold, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video. I am also currently doing Star Fox Adventures here on the channel, so if that is also something that you enjoy, I highly recommend that you check that out as well. But for now, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been a long journey, but I have enjoyed every second of it. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and most importantly, stay healthy.